Hello, my name is Jose Abreu, and I'm from the Dominican Republic. You may not know much about my country, but one thing is certain. The European Union is waging a very virulent propaganda war against my country. Just recently, and conveniently before mass deportation of refugees began from Greece, a film was screened in the United Kingdom, a very horrendous film titled Vidas en Tránsito, Our Lives in Transit. And in that film, um, you have Haitians being interviewed talking about how they're deprived of rights in the Dominican Republic, how they can't do anything, how they can't go anywhere. And the film received a lot of emotional support. It's an emotionally powerful film. Anyone can be moved by listening to people talk about how their rights are denied, how they're not able to work, access health insurance. And sure, right before the European Union starts deporting people from Greece, you release this film, and all of a sudden, all these people who could have had their eyes on Greece, on what's going on there, are now suddenly distracted by this film. So the release, the timing of it, is no accident. But there is one problem. Now, you have one Dominican guy here in Europe who's actually aware of the reality. Now, most Dominicans, they don't, they wouldn't be able to criticize this film, even if, they probably don't have the language necessary to criticize it. But I do. And I've noticed a lot of things in there that are just completely inaccurate and extremely disturbing. First of all, people are denied rights in Europe to a greater extent. My mom is a Dutch citizen. My mom. If your mom were a Dominican citizen, do you think you would get a deportation order? I got a deportation order from the Netherlands. Now, why were they not, why didn't they put me on a plane and send me back to the Dominican Republic? Because I have legal status in the European Union through my mom. So get this. I have legal status in Spain, where I was living. I came here to the Netherlands. I registered by the book. And then after 3 months, then they send the foreign police to my house. Because, well, you've been registered here 3 months. And all they can see on the computer is that I was born in the Dominican Republic. They don't see that I'm a U.S. citizen. They don't see that my mom is a Dutch citizen. They don't see that I have legal status in another European Union country. All of that is irrelevant. All that matters is that you're here registered. Nothing else matters. Financially, it's so disturbing that me, as the son of a Dutch citizen, if I impregnated a Dutch woman, the children would be citizens, but I would still not be able to get a residence permit that would allow me to work in order to feed my kids. And this has happened to me in the past. I impregnated a Dutch woman, and she was not making enough money per month. Not because she was poor. She is a member of the 1%. I'm not exaggerating here. But because she didn't have a monthly check, monthly income. She owns her own house, own car. Family owns big business. But she does not have $1,500 per month coming into her bank account from an employer or something. And that alone is enough to disqualify your partner from receiving a residence permit. So I'm living with a Dutch woman who's rich. My mom's Dutch. She's pregnant. And I'm still completely denied these rights. So, she had an abortion, and I don't blame her. I support her. It's her body. But she did, and that's the reality of the European Union, that not only are they deporting refugees from Greece to Turkey, which is not considered a safe country, from where they will be sent back to Syria, Afghanistan, back to war, to face death. That's happening in Greece. And in Northern Europe, you have laws so strict that even the children of citizens are getting abortions because they're denied rights, and what are they going to do? They're going to have kids in a country where they have no health insurance, no right to work. It makes, and, this is a very expensive country. So my case is not unique. There's hundreds and hundreds and thousands of people here having abortions because they are denied rights. And yet the European Union wants to release this film against the Dominican Republic, which is completely vile. It's a vile film. When I know for a fact that children are getting killed here because their parents are denied the right to work. The children of citizens. That's the reality of the European Union. So when you look at that film, remember who's behind it and remember why it's being released at this time. It's no accident.